opportunity today to hear from somebody that's accomplished a lot in life. Okay, and I would tell, if I could compliment Coach Cochran, the best compliment that I can give him is he was as real as they come. Everybody got me? He's helped me in the good times and he's helped me in the bad times. And he's got one heck of a story that we all can learn from. So give it up for Scott Cochran.
What's up, man?
What's up?
How y'all living?
Very good.
Good. All right, so I'm going to get this thing on and popping. Let's just remember this, right? Forget where the school is, where I was. It's just part of the journey, right? It's just part of the journey, so don't get that twisted. Now, I'm from New Orleans. I went to a school called John Curtis in New Orleans. Won a lot of football games. All right, did a lot of good things in high school, all that good stuff. Started coaching at LSU. Got the party started as a strength coach. I got to coach Sale over there at LSU. Badass offensive lineman, by the way. Nobody fucked with him, so, and I think y'all already know that. But I worked there 5 years, won a national championship in '03. I go to the NBA, so I did hoops for 3 seasons. I went to the New Orleans Hornets. They're the Pelicans now, so I had Chris Paul, David West, J.R. Smith, all of them cats. Right, so kicking ass in the strength world. 2007, Coach Saban gets the job at Alabama. Says, hey, come be my strength coach. Now I'm young, dumb, and full of it. 27 years old. This man wants me to come be the head strength coach. Now y'all thought of Alabama as y'all grow up of being really good. When I was at LSU, we beat the shit out of them. They wasn't about that life at all. I mean, I'm talking about at all. So we walked in the door and we had our own little mess to deal with, right? Had our own little issue to deal with, right? And then we got AWOT. Once we got AWOT on the team, it was almost like Donkey Kong. But I'm 27, and he wants me to be his head strength coach. And this is what happens. They put me on the Jumbotron at 27 years old. A strength coach. Now let me, I know strength coaches get a lot of pub, a lot of love, right? But back then, nobody even knew who the strength coach was. They weren't making money like that, none of that stuff. They got my ass on the Jumbotron, so your boy's head and ego starts blowing up. '09 we win, so oh shit, I got 2 of them things now. All right, 2 national championships. Woo! I'm the man. I'm strength coach of the year. I'm all of these things. So every player I've ever coached that I've sat down with, you can ask any single one of them how I coach them to do their goals. So this is how we do it. You get these little yellow Post-it, and you put your biggest, baddest dreams and aspirations on it. 1, 2, 3 of them, right? Mine was, I wanted to win 10 national championships. Nobody puts that shit. That's insane. What? Right? I want to develop 50 first rounders. Right? And I wanted to make some ungodly amount of money. Right? I put it on my mirror, eye level, right to the right. So every morning I brush my teeth. Every night when I brush my teeth, I know some of y'all only do it once a week. You got that yuck mouth. All right, I got it. All right, but what do I have to look at after I look at that? The man in the mirror. I got to look at me. Am I him? So if you gonna put on yours, if you gonna put first pick in the 2025 draft, first pick. Nah, I want to get drafted. But if you put first pick, if you that type of mother, if you him, because he exists, How does that man walk? How does he talk? How does he practice? How does he watch film? How does he sit in this meeting right now? How important, what is his outside lifestyle real? Is he really about that life? Because that first pick exists. Yeah, I know we're all playing this game to win championships, but we're also got this self, I'm trying to get paid. And I want to be the baddest man to put a helmet on. There were times when my wife's bad to the bone, now swam in the Olympic trials, I'm talking about, bam! And she saw that number on there, and she was like, hey, what is that? I was like, that's how much money I'm gonna make. And she's like, you're crazy. You're a strength coach. You don't make money like that. I was like, listen, you on my team now? Like, you better get with it. You know? And I don't put numbers on there now, but I always check her, trying to put some number on my thing. I'm like, what you need, some shoes, girl? Chill out. But if you put it in a position where you are accountable to you, like you putting this for you, some days you might look in that mirror like, damn, I wasn't him today. And you can self-correct. I gotta double up tomorrow. I gotta get extra time to film on tomorrow. I can't make the same mistake tomorrow. It's all about that growth, right? It's all about figuring out who you are. But if you look in the mirror and say, okay, that is who I am every single day, everybody wants to get a piece of that. Everybody wants that, right? So my life's going good. They got me on ESPN.
Think about what you want to do today. Take pride in what you do. Hate me now, thank me later. Yeah. Let's go, Bart. I don't care what you did yesterday. If you're happy with it, you got to think about it. Give me that. Give me that. Oh, I can't get it. Yeah, it's my ball. Yeah.
That's me with hair, by the way.
Now, pay the price. That's all I'm saying. If you are satisfied, if you are not hungry, you need to check yourself. That was day one. If you feel that police, get out of here. Why are we standing around? If it feels good, you ain't doing it right. Right now is your chance. Right now is your opportunity. Right now, you gotta make today count.
Coach Cochran is the life of our program. He's definitely our leader as far as inspiration and as far as motivation.
He can't contain the guy. He did a full team. I'm forced to yell out of practice. He yells every day and he still got his voice. I know he does it. Hey! Black guy ain't cheating me, you cheating you. Just know this little man creates monsters. Make today count.
So, by 2012, I think we got going, chasing 4th national championship. My headaches are so bad, I don't know what to do. The docs had tried the blood thinners, they tried the beta blockers, they tried all these things, doing the scans and all this shit, because my headaches were just so freaking bad. 2012, they put me on Oxy. So they start giving me perks. And the doc says to me, hey, these might get addictive. What? Addictive? What are you, dumb as fuck? I'm gonna get addicted to something? Like, come on. You see me? I'm on ESPN. I'm on the Jumbotron, you heard? Like, come on. Like, you're not gonna mess with me. Addicted to something? It's like that gas, right? That shit ain't gonna put me up. That's not gonna mess me up. I know all these rules. I hear all these people talk about alertness slowing me down. It might tweak my hamstring if I smoke too much, right? That ain't gonna affect me. Shit, I'm the man. That's them other cats. That's them other dudes. That ain't me. 60 minutes. Come on, I made it now.
Sports, we focus on the strength of Alabama's program, literally. Over much of the past year, Saban and his staff gave us a behind-the-scenes look at how Bama was built, brick by brick, from the sparkling facilities to the physical training the Crimson Tide must endure. It was in the weight room that we encountered one of the most unusual characters in all of sport, a man you have to hear to believe.
You're a Bentley right now. I'm just gonna put spinners on that thing.
So now, my ego's up there. My headaches are getting bad. Now I'm up 10 pills a day. So I'm taking 10 perks a day. I can only get a doc to write me 120 a month. You know? So that's not enough. You do the math. So I needed to go to the street. I needed to go find something because I couldn't get enough. And by 2015, I'm no longer just taking them, I'm snorting them. I'm chopping them up and I'm snorting them. And I'm killing it. We winning championships. I'm getting all these awards for being a good strength coach. I'm on 60 minutes. Everybody sees me as success. I'm financially destroying it. Everything looks good on the outside. So good. We play and lose to Clemson. 38, I've lost 2 national championship games. We lose to Clemson 2017. And, you know, you get a trophy when you show up to the national championship. They give you a participation award. Some bitch assness, right? And, you know, some places might put that in a safe, in a glass container, like this is cool. No, it was in my office. So we got the runner-up trophy. We play in the Final Four, we play Clemson, we whip their ass, now we're gonna play for the national championship. But my ego takes the trophy.
Same fucking game, no matter who the fucking opponent is.
I'm on Regis commercial.
Whoa, Savage, you got this. Yeah, you earned it. Find that tiny little extra bit. Yeah, sir, where's that thing? Yeah.
The Regis next step, you can either tools and practice on you and go.
Yeah, love that lunch, coach. Yes, sir.
Yeah, didn't even know I was an actor. That's what I'm talking about. So, I'm taking all these pills. I'm living a little reckless. Outside, I got it going on, right? So I'm like, you know what? I know what's gonna fix this. I gotta get the fuck out of Tuscaloosa. I gotta leave Tuscaloosa, because that's where my problem's at. My problem's in Tuscaloosa. It's not anything else. So if I leave here, I'm gonna go to Georgia, and I'm not only gonna go to Georgia, I'm not gonna be a strength coach anymore, I'll be special teams. So all my drug problem will be fixed. Like, these 10 pills a day ain't shit, I'm good. Does that remind y'all of anything? In your life today, right now, or in the past, or what's happening in college football? My problem's where I'm at. It's not working on me, right? So the transfer portal looks real tempting sometimes, right? So my transfer portal was, I'm gonna go to Georgia. I'm gonna leave the GOAT and go to Georgia. That's gonna fix my drug problem. It's gonna fix all this stuff that nobody knows about, my little hidden shit. Because when you do it the way I was doing it, you gotta hide to chop it up and zoot it. Like, you gotta hide, right? So my answer to it was, I'm gonna go to Georgia to be a special teams coordinator.
You want to do anything worthwhile in life, you've got to be hungry. So every day I was working to develop myself. Young, ready, and hungry.
Working on the weekend like usual. Way off in the deep end like usual. Sweating past us, they doing too much. Haven't done my taxes, I'm too turned up. Virgil got a paddock on my wrist going nuts. So got me all this shit. So hell, I do my success. So it's poppin'. I was on that before I was done. Yeah, too good.
So that's gonna fix me, right? I go take that job, new mission, everything looks good. I'm up here for a reason, right? What you think happens? But I left it all back in T-Town. Now I'm up to 25 on my nose every day. And I'm to a point now where if I miss a day, I'm sick. That thing called withdrawals happens. So I'm not missing shit. I'm not missing a day. Doesn't matter what it costs. I'm buying it. I got my docs. I got my ways of getting stuff. But now I'm 25 pills a day. COVID hits. I'm on a Zoom at the house during COVID. This next part, I have to tell it through my wife's voice, through what she told me happened. So I overdosed. I died. Wife thought I had a stroke. She started jumping on my chest, maybe it's a heart attack. Calls the EMTs. They come in. The EMTs know who I am. They're like, what's going on? This guy must have a heart attack. I was 40 years old. There ain't no heart attack normally that age. They didn't know what was going on. Luckily, there was an EMT that didn't know me and said, this is an overdose, Narcan now. So Narcan now, you put it up your nose and it pops you right up. That didn't happen for me. They put a shot in my thigh. Didn't come to for 2 days later, a day later, it was about a day and a half later, I'm in the hospital. Doc tells me that was a really close call. I said, this is the sickness I'm talking about. But I'm never gonna be addicted now. The doc said this shit's addictive. Nah, not your boy. As soon as I come to, he says, you almost didn't make it. I said, hey, doc, can you write me a script? Because I know my wife must have found them, probably flushed them, and I don't want to be sick tomorrow. I don't want to be sick tomorrow. I don't want to go through that. So my first instinct is, I need pills. Just so I'm well. So I hit that as not saying bad, because I'm alive now. It's called Lanyard to I only put that on there because I hate it down. Sorry, I didn't want to keep y'all down. It's a sad story and all that, but let's get real. I'm standing right here, I'm alive. And God's got me favored like you wouldn't believe. So I go to rehab. I go to rehab at Chris Herron's place. And I started getting after it. My withdrawals were so bad that I had a Fitbit, and in a 10-day period, I had 8 hours of sleep. 8 total hours of sleep in 10 days. You have a flu feeling, you're throwing up, you're going out, you're pissing out your ass, you got all that happening, right? You're sick as shit. So I get through that 10-day spell, I'm like, oh, hell yeah, I can beat this. I never have to pick that shit up again. Man, I'm golden. We are good to go. Let's roll. So COVID lifts. As soon as COVID lifts, we go back. I'm 2 months sober, on fire, thinking there's no way I'm ever going to do this again. Right after this press conference, I got excited. I'm a strength coach, man. They got me doing a press conference. I ain't never done no shit like that. Made a phone call. Got my dealer. Right back to it. But this is the thing about addiction. The shit gets worse. I get sober and I think, man, maybe I'll just have a couple a day instead of 25. Maybe I'll do this. And when you go to rehab, they find out who your docs are. So now I can't get legal. I'm in the streets with it. So now I'm all streets. And now my shit's 10 times worse than it's ever been. So I'm doing this many, what I thought were perks. These are pressed pills, I had no idea. Eventually, I started looking for the pressed pills, which is fentanyl. So So I'm addicted to fentanyl, and don't get it twisted. Balling in my job. Absolutely killing my job. No one knows but my wife who found me overdose. And the rehab I went to. No one has a clue that this is happening. And I'm going at it every single day. Every single day. I mean, I was all right in recruiting, right? Yeah, so, okay, I was all right. I was all right in recruiting, right? Yeah, so, yeah, I was all right. I didn't get y'all, but you know. But I'm going after it. Everything is going good. On the outside, 2021, I'm like, I got to get real help. So I go back to rehab. This time I do a long stint, do 100 days. Important to me. I'm going to stay sober. This is where life's taking me. When I went to take the drug test at this place, I thought I had Oxy, Adderall, Somali. That's what I thought was in my system. There was only 2 drugs in my system when I took the drug test. A thing called norfentanyl, that's the normal stuff, and a thing called carfentanyl. Carfentanyl kills you on touch. That's the stuff that kills you, and that's the stuff that was all in my system. So when they got me, they said, bro, you're going to have to be here for a hot minute. And I was like, shit, I'm on this football season. That crushed me. So I missed a month of the football season, 2 months. But that crushed me. Get my 2-year chip. Come on, bro! You gotta get that some love. Y'all should be fine, right? 2023 season. Everything was going good. We went back to back at that other place. Fuck that place. And everything's golden. 2023 season comes. Y'all saw my goals. I wanted to get 10 national championships. I got 8. I'm killing the game. Special teams doing really good. Everybody knows I'm sober. I'm putting it on social media. I'm speaking to the team. Everybody knows I'm sober. Started with my ego. Man, 44, 45 years old. I got 8 already. My goal is 10. I'm going to get that. That's happening. Special teams killing it. I can't tell me shit. I pick back up. Middle of the season. So I get my 2-year chip, and I pick back up. Right now, I think in a couple of days I'll be 7 months sober. That's big love. I need that. Shit. What's real recovery? I learned this from coaching y'all. I learned this from y'all. How did y'all show up every single day and kill yourself? How did teams show up every single day and bust their ass? Right? I gotta show up every day. That first one up there, that's your integrity. That's your character. What you're doing when nobody's watching, that's who you are. That's who I gotta be. My faith with God, my spiritual with God's got to be so strong. I can't take a day off. Before I walked in here, I prayed that I would, whatever words He wants to give me to give y'all, to give it. It's just who I am now. In the past, it was, "Rah!" That's all you got. And I turn you up. That's it. Right? Now it's different. Do I really want this? Do I really want this? Like, let's get real. Do y'all really want it? You know what I'm saying? Like, no, really. Do you really want what you gonna put on that Post-it? You got integrity? Do I really want to be sober? But do you really want to be that first pick in the draft? Do you really want to be that team? Like, do you really want that shit? Like, is that what you want? That's a self-check every single day. Do I really want it? When that alarm clock goes off and I'm having a day, do I really want it now? Right? College ball's a little different. Getting a little check, maybe. Is that enough? Is it the money that's your motivation? Does your why have anything to do with that? You trying to take care of family members? Shit, it don't matter if your reason is to be in the VIP of the club. If that's the reason why you play football, I've had a bunch of those cats, they played a long time in NFL. It just took them a little while to figure out that's really why they wanted to play in the NFL. That's really it. So they want to be a VIP. And I stay right where I'm at. I don't look forward, I don't look behind. I don't have the regrets. My journey's my journey. It's in God's hands. And when I start thinking about, oh shit, what's next? Oh shit, what's next? Oh shit, got a tough schedule. Oh hell yeah! Ain't never won one without a monster schedule. Ain't never won one with a bunch of bitch asses. Ain't never won one with that. You gotta go through the gauntlet. We the fucking gauntlet. That's how you gotta have a mentality of it. That's how I have to be. I gotta be right where my feet are 24/7. I start looking ahead. I start worrying about the wrong shit. I start having regrets. Wrong shit. Now, Derrick Henry, I'm gonna give you a couple of guys I want to talk about because I think it's significant for what y'all trying to do. So this man outworked everybody. There's probably about 10 guys I can list off. The Minka Fitzpatricks, the Julio Jones, the Amari Coopers, Marcel Darius, Ingram, guys that just outworked everybody, right? So he wins the Heisman. Goes into a Final Four game. He's got the trophy. And in his mind, he's got to prove to everybody that he got that trophy. He beat out all these other quarterbacks, all these positions to get the Heisman. He got to go above and beyond. Every time he touches the ball, he's got to score. First half, guess how many yards he had? -5 in the first half. This big sucker falls forward and picks up 2. -5. Because he's so worried about, I got to do this, I got to do that, I got to prove this, I got to prove that. Shut the hell up. So at halftime and during the game, all players are coming to him when he's on the sideline and saying, you got it, next play, don't worry about that shit, next play. He gets so frustrated, he grabs me and says, keep these suckers away from me, I'm good. So he's so wrapped up in his head, thinking that I don't even deserve to be on this field right now. I don't deserve to be on this field. So I put him in the locker room. When we go to the locker room, I put him in the bathroom. I grab a chair, I put it in the bathroom, in the showers, and I say, hey, just sit here for a minute, I want you to breathe. Hand him a little piece of paper, said, let the game come to you. He was forcing everything he was doing, trying to do this, trying to live up to some bitch-assness, some bull thing he created in his mind that he wasn't good enough all of a sudden. His confidence was gone. He thought, I'm Superman. But it was a front. He had to dig deep and find out the baby steps. He had to figure out what his self-talk was at that moment. And that's huge. Julio Jones' self-talk is see the X tuck. His self-talk is one step. Take one step. One step. When he was in college, his self-talk was get the handoff. Because when he played in high school, he received the snap, right? He didn't know how to take a handoff. So in college, it was just get the handoff. So figuring out what you say to yourself when the shit goes down to remove this. Because what is your clutter, right? Social media is your clutter. But let's get real. Your family's your clutter. They ain't in here every day. Man, why ain't they playing you better than that guy? Well, man, come on, dog. You bigger, faster, stronger than you ever been. Why ain't you playing? That dude ain't that good. But they're not in this battle every day that you're in. They're not in this. They don't know. They don't know. And the next guy I'm going to show you, if he would have just bounced and listened to the people, y'all wouldn't even know who he was. But what you focus on and what you say to yourself when all that goes down is crucial. It's crucial to your development. Everybody knows who this is, right? Scout team, 2 years straight. Scout team. Didn't even know what the defense was. Had no clue what the defense was. He's on the scout team reading a card for 2 years. 2 years. He weighs 280 pounds, so he's no longer slim enough to be an edge rusher, because that's what he really thought he was. He thought he was going to be a jack one day. So he's at 5 tech. We go into spring ball, going into his 3rd year. Coach Saban says, hey, I'm going to bump you to the 0. You're going to be the nose. You talk about sick. He hadn't played a snap, hadn't had any success. All of a sudden, now you're going to move me to the nose against the monsters, and I weigh 280 pounds. So he had to trust the process. He had to trust the coaches for a minute. After the 2nd day of pads, he came in my office and these suckers can't block me. They can't touch me. Played 14 games. 3rd, 4th pick of the draft. Just signed his 2nd contract. So all of you that are worried about your time, just do this. Just trust it. Trust it. Some of y'all might have to have hard conversations with your family. Just trust it. Trust it, because he wouldn't be who he is without having to go through that battle. Now, what separates the best teams, the great teams, and the one team? What is the separating factor? Connection and togetherness. When I got your back, you got my back. We can do some nasty shit. We can do some things. And I got a trick for it. So if 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, man, I don't want to shoot. I'm tired. I don't want to do nothing. I don't want to get off the couch. 5, I'm on fire. 5, I can grab 2, maybe 3 cats. Y'all got a guy that shows up as a 5 every day? Y'all have a player that does that? Yeah. Who? Stand up. Take some pride in it, baby. All right, give me some love. Okay, so if he's at a 5 every day, now what if I'm at a 2? What if I can be real for a minute and be like, oh shit, I don't know what it is. I don't know if I stayed up too late. I don't know if I didn't get in the cold tub. Whatever it is, what if I'm a 2? You find out who's a 5 before practice, in these meetings. Hey bro, I'm a 2, help me out. I'm a 2, help me out. If your partner, if your teammate says, I ain't the one, man, I'm a 2-2, then take him with you. Let's go find us a 5. Let's go find us a 5. Because yesterday, I didn't know. I was watching y'all practice yesterday, and I didn't know if the depth chart messed some people up, if we were hyper-focused, if we were tired, but it wasn't. I didn't see a lot of 5s. And you ain't got to be phony. I didn't see a lot of 5s. How do you create a 5 when all you got is a 2? You grab onto a 5. Because when you're on fire, like y'all say he's on fire every day, he can take 2 and 3. He ain't even got to say much to him, just be next to him. So if you can get real with you, like, hey bro, I'm a 5, you need me, come on. I'm a 5 today. I can carry whoever you need. Then all of a sudden, everybody's clicking on a higher level. And by the 2nd period of the day, you ain't worried about being a 5 or a 2 because you're on fire. You're too busy grinding. Too busy into it. Little baby trick. Baby trick. And the teams I've seen that had all the talent and couldn't execute, couldn't finish it, it all mattered about practice. And there was a couple of other things. My D linemen and my rideouts. And anybody else that wants to look at the referee and be like, they're holding, coach. try not to get mad. You're Florida. They supposed to hold your ass. Don't ask the official, they're holding me. What? Only bitches and babies get help. Period. 2 things get help. That's it. So you ain't gotta say shit to a referee. You ain't gotta say, like, okay, next play, motherfucker, we gonna find out. That's it. You ain't gotta look at the official and holding me. The fuck? You Florida. They ain't giving you shit. They're not giving it to you. It's not happening. Ain't nobody gonna give you a damn thing. So yes, they are going to hold. Get ready for it. You just manage it and kick their ass the next play. But those are big. When you start looking at where's the scoreboard, where's the time on the clock, when I don't give a damn about that, I'm gonna bust your ass. That's when you are so dangerous. So dangerous. I don't care who you're going against. They're gonna have to see you for 60 minutes. What you worried about? Man, I can't wait till this period gets over. Man, next period we get to kind of chill. If that's kind of set in your head, just fight it now. Fight it now in the game that'll never come. If you fight it now at practice, in the game you won't even give a damn what the score is, because this bitch gotta see me for another play. When them guys go, the officials go look at this, I don't give a damn. Give them a touchdown. They're gonna have to see me next play anyway. Whatever call you gonna make, it ain't on you, bro. This is on me. Period. Those teams are dangerous. Those teams are nasty. Those teams make other teams quit. Oh shit. Who put this slide up there? Damn. Everybody knows this, right? How does marijuana affect athletes? It accelerates muscle fatigue, reduces exercise duration, decreases coordination, decreases alertness. Not me, dog. Nah, I don't do that. I can't get addicted to no pills. Doc, you full of shit. That's some other cats. That's some junkies. That's some cats that my homeboys at home. I'm just gonna gas up just a little bit. It's a game of inches. A game of inches. And in every phase of your life, in every phase of this game, is a game of inches. There is an inch difference from a dub and an L. An inch in the SEC. You know it. So why wouldn't you? Would you put on that poster again? Really, that dude? Really? Like, really? Come on. You looking in the mirror saying, I'm him? This game is this long and you're like this. This long. And that's if you play in your 30s. Life, football. You trying to make this cover all of this. And I'm gonna tell you, this part's cool, all that's cool, but he's got rules. He's got rules. His rules are real simple. He doesn't do anything to defile his body in season. I'm like, damn, that's not enough. He goes, no, I'm a pro. My season's 10 months out of the year. I get 10 months. For 10 months out of the year, I am going to be about my business in every meal I eat, in every workout I do. 2 months after the season, I can't find him. He goes off the grid. I don't care what he does, could care less. But right when he gets done with that, he is full go. And he don't put none of that in his body. It's so bad, and he's so disciplined, that when Calvin Ridley got drafted to the Falcons, he pulled him into my office and said exactly what I just told you. We do not gas or drink or any of that shit 10 months out of the year. Period. And I was like, why is that so significant? I thought that was better than drinking. I thought it was better than pills. He was like, hamstrings. He goes, you fuck around, you get a hamstring in the NFL, you out 4 weeks. Minimum. Yeah, that's 4 full games. 4 full games. He's like, I'm trying to be in the Pro Bowl. 4 full games? You ain't making Pro Bowl. So just that little bit might give you the edge you're looking for. Just that little bit, you can make that poster come to life. Because you can write it down, it comes to life, you put it on your mirror, make yourself accountable. Oh, shit! You murk them things. Murk them. Before I finish, I got any questions? Yes. Yeah. So, before I leave, I want you to think about something. I want everybody to just take a break for a second. I want you to visualize something. Think of yourself in 10th grade, going into your 10th grade year. It's summertime. You're going to try to go to as many camps as you can. You're trying to get recognized. Am I really that dude? I know I'm big, I know I'm fast, I know I'm this. I've started since I was in 8th grade. I got all these things. But am I good enough to really play at Florida? Am I good enough to get an offer from Florida? Because you're trying to get as many offers as you can. Post about, man, I got 20 offers, I got 50 offers. Right? But that moment in that 10th grade, going into that summer, a lot of questions in your head. Am I really good enough to be sitting in the seat you're in right now? Now think of that person. And if you were standing across your 10th grade self right now, would he reach across that mirror and shake your hand and say, damn, dog, you doing it just like we dreamed about? Or would he slap the taste out of your mouth? This is you yourself talking to you. This is your business. Ain't nobody gonna know. Would you slap the shit out of yourself and say, pick it up? Or would you say, damn, it's exactly who I wanted to be when I was in 10th grade. Going into my 10th grade season, this is the man I look across from and I'm like, yes, I'm that guy. And if it's not, it's never too late. Start today. I gotta start today. I'm starting today. Every day. I get my prayer in. I start today. My sobriety starts over today. I got 24 hours. That's it. That's how I live my life. Because I'm gonna land that. I want extra. I ain't supposed to be here. So start today. Whatever you want that person to look like. Because you know what? Let's hope and pray you listen to what I'm saying about that. So that when you look back at this time in the mirror and you got years in the NFL, are you doing the same thing? Is yourself right now proud of that guy 5 years from now? Who he became? Because that's what you're trying to accomplish. My goals now, I pray daily. I'm trying to be the best husband and father ever, and I'm here to help others. And I say I'm here to help others because that makes me feel good and that keeps me sober. So here's my info. Write it down. Look, you can do it however you want. What you send to me goes nowhere, right? Not a damn place. If you don't want me to know who you are, no problem. Text me and just let me know, hey, I'm battling. How do I give it up? How do I put 1 day sober? How do I go from 3 days, a week of smoking to 1 day? If you're a daily smoker, I hope not, but whatever. How do I break it down? How do I chop it up? If you don't care, if you open with it, you can use my social media to hit me up. I don't care. However you want. This is what I'm here for. This is what I'm doing this for. This is why I'm going to college now. I'm done coaching. 8's enough. I don't need 10. 8 championships are enough. I got bigger, better goals.
We're down.
Appreciate your time, baby.